Hi, my name is Lavelle Baylor, and we have a special treat for you today. I'm especially personally excited about it because he's a personal favorite of mine, and he's been away for a moment, but he's here to share with us about his comeback. So let's give a warm welcome for Ronald James Sane.
Thank you, Lavelle, and how are you today?
Absolutely wonderful, but even more better because you're here.
Thank you.
You've been gone, and I'm sure everybody wants to know
Yes.
what you've been doing. But before we get there,
Okay.
let's go way back for a moment.
Okay.
You know, because there's some queries that have come in through the audience, and they'd like to know what inspired you to be an artist.
Well, that's something that I've always done. I've always drawn every time I found a blank piece of paper and had a pencil around, and it's just not something that I never stopped doing.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
And so, what actually, well, obviously that's what inspired you, but
Mhm.
no, not necessarily, because boys sometimes can get into basketball, they get into sports, they go a different direction. So, what inspired you?
I honestly don't know. It's just something that I reverted to.
Right.
And until later on in life, then I took certain things and got inspiration from those.
Well, let's just share.
Okay.
You know, we know that there's impressionists,
Yes, yes.
there's other styles. What was the creativity behind your style? Because your style is very unique.
Well, thank you. My style is what you would call figurative, because it has to do with the human body or with people. And because I always drew people, because at first I wanted to be a fashion designer. Then when I got into fine art, I just did faces and things like that, and it just grew from there.
And I can recall,
Yeah.
to some degree, I think one of the buzzes that was going around about your pieces that sometimes you would start a particular style, and it could take you a moment because you put so much emotion and feelings into your art. What was the longest period it took you to complete one piece?
I think that would be when I did Herbs and Spices. That was the first time I did a larger piece.
One of my favorites.
Thank you very much. And I had to not only do just one person, which I was used to, but an array of people. So that took me quite some time, because I took my time to make them all different and unique.
Extraordinary. And so, if we were to say, with your collection, you kind of removed yourself from the public there for a moment. I want to say, how many years has it been?
I really can't tell you how many years it's been, but it has been a while, and I haven't stopped painting. I've continuously painted, and I've often done portraiture for commission, and while I was still working on my collection.
Absolutely. Ronald, you know, I have to ask the big question.
Yeah.
That question that everybody's been wanting to know since you were gone for a moment there. Where were you? What were you doing?
Well, I must say that I've actually have continuously worked, but what I mostly did was commission work for other clients. But meanwhile, I've gotten to the point where me and my team have started to adapt the technology of today with my art.
You're talking about social media.
Yeah, about social media, yeah.
Excellent. So indeed, I'd love to hear more about that.
Okay.
But we're going to take a quick break, and you're going to have to just wait until we come back. Thank you. Hello, and welcome back. And we're still here with that very special guest, Ronald James Sane. And so we actually left off where we were asking, and you happened to mention that your team is involved in upgrading things into social media.
Yes, you're right.
Absolutely. Well, I just happen to know that a little birdie told me, and the buzz is that you have a new website.
Yes, I'm very excited about that.
So do you mind if I dig a little deeper into that?
Sure, of course.
Awesome. Actually, we happen to hear that you have an entirely new branding, that in fact it isn't Ronald James Sane anymore, and that you're going by Art by Sane.
Yes, you're right.
And that was part of your team's design?
Yes, it was. Yes,
And-
it was. have a very smart team that shows me how the new social media operates, and they're acquainting me to all the new inventions.
Okay, and I know you would probably call them inventions because you are actually involved and very delicately into your art, and
Yes.
so they wouldn't want to trouble you with any of that.
Well, me being not that media savvy, I'm privileged to know two young men that are very knowledgeable about these things.
That's excellent.
Technical.
Well, that's what you should have.
Yes.
A new team to get you up and online.
Yes.
And the beauty of that is that now you're going to be able to access. At least for me, I'm going to be so excited
Yes.
because I'll get to see all of your new collection.
Yes.
And then we'll also it's international.
Right.
So it doesn't matter where I am. I'll be able to be plugged in.
Yes.
And then word has it you're going to be having a new Facebook.
Yes, it is. Yes, I am.
Wow.
They are developing
It's okay, I got it.
Okay.
It's the Facebook, and you've got Art by Sane.
correct.
That's SAINE
Yes.
.com. That's just amazing. So make sure that you're staying in contact and get up to date and go see that wonderful collection when he comes back. I'm so happy to see that you're going back and that you're coming up with the times. And I just wanted to ask real quick, so not only will we get the opportunity to see some of your original collections, such as this piece right here,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
But we're going to be able to see some of your new art and the art that you'll continually be
And I'm
adding to
very
your-
excited about that.
No, we're very excited about that.
Thank you.
So
thank
thank you. This is a wonderful opportunity. We're just really excited about your comeback. So go ahead and share with us really quickly, if you're allowed to tell,
Okay.
some of the pieces that you will be having on your site.
Well, I have a number of new images on my site.
So I just want to go back to, you did in fact share with us that we'll be able to go and relish some of your original pieces
Yes.
on social
Yes.
media, right?
Yes.
So, inquiring minds would like to know what else will we be able to see on your website.
Well, I would love to be able to tell you today, but you will have to wait to see it on my new website, artbysane.com.
Well, I think you just about said it. So make sure. We'd like to thank Ronald James Sane again for being a guest on our show and for his comeback. And you will just have to wait and go see artbysane.com.